Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is Nikki here. So today is going to be a little bit of a different video. I wanted to do the tag that's been going around, which is answering your assumptions. I know I did this tag like a year ago, but I wanted to do an updated one. So I asked you guys on Instagram stories, where I'm at literally every minute of the day. I asked you there to ask me your assumptions, and I wanted you to make them juicy because I wanted to really get into the nitty-gritty of what you guys really may assume. And honestly, you're in for a ride because these ones are so good. Also, how many of you guys responded? I have so many to get through, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start right from the top, and then we're just going to see how many I can get through. Let me just... Okay, the first one is great. It gets straight into it. It just goes, lip fillers, question mark. No, I've never had lip fillers. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I've thought about getting lip fillers, but you know when you're sort of happy with what you've got and you kind of maybe just want a little bit, like I would like just like a tiny bit of filler on my top lip. I've thought about it. Would I do it? Probably not, because I actually like my lips the way they are, and then if I got filler and it went wrong and I had to get them dissolved, I had to go through all of that. I just want to forgive myself. So I haven't got lip fillers. I've thought about it, but I don't think I'll get them. Second question is, your family weren't really supportive of your makeup career. Now, this isn't true at all. My family has always been supportive of whatever I've really wanted to do. So I went to university, I graduated, I did something completely different to makeup. I did technical arts and special effects, which is more like the prop work for film and window displays and stuff like that. I did that for a little bit, and then obviously now I do Instagram and I do YouTube, I do beauty, I do makeup, I do hair, and my family's always supportive. I think it was, I wouldn't say they weren't supportive, but I think it's still a confusing path where I think you'll agree, if you've got Indian parents, they don't understand the job so well, because obviously in their generation this didn't exist. So they're like, I don't really understand it, like you're gonna get a proper job anytime soon. When I do Instagram full time, I think it's still a process for them. The next one is, you want a big fat Indian wedding. I can answer this very clearly and say no, I want a very small wedding. I honestly just want immediate family, and that's it. The reason being is I've just never really been about big weddings. I personally don't really want that. I don't have that big a family. I don't have that big a circle. Everything's very, very small. So I don't see the need to go all out and be inviting my mum's, uncles, dad's, brothers, cousins, brother. Like, nah. The next one is, and I've got this quite a lot, this came up so much, is your fiance is famous. I don't know what gives you guys the thought of this. He loves that, but he's not famous. And then another question that I can't see right now, but it will come, is you don't show your fiance. There were many different versions of this. You don't share your fiance because I am insecure. I don't share my fiance because he's insecure. I don't share my fiance because I've been cheated on before. And by the way, these are all just questions, like assumptions. I don't share my fiance because I've been cheated on before and I'm worried that someone's gonna snatch him up. I don't share my fiance online. You've never seen him because he's super, super hot. These are all assumptions. All of the answers are no, they're invalid. I don't share my fiance, and I'm going into another question now, is just because he doesn't want to be on camera. So you know when someone just doesn't want to be on camera, they're not comfortable on camera, they just don't want to be about that life. That's fine, I respect that. I wish I could bring him on camera. I wish I could show him to all of you guys. I think it would be amazing, but he just doesn't want to be on camera, so I just have to respect that. Okay, so I asked you guys assumptions about me, but a lot of the assumptions are about my fiance, which is completely fine. I've got, your parents don't approve of your fiance. Yes, they... No. What I'm trying to say is they do approve. They do not approve, they do approve. The next one is, you're really short. Yes, I am very, very short. I am 5 foot. The next question following on to that, next to it, is, you're insecure about your height. No, I'm not insecure about my height. I just think, I don't know if it's just me being a short girl and short girl problems. I feel like obviously it's difficult to get things to wear on my bottom half. I have less bottom half clothes than I do tops. I find it a lot more difficult. I also feel like, you know, when you're shorter, I feel like you need to be even slimmer, if that sort of makes sense. I don't know, in my head sort of works like that. Like, I feel like I need to be even slimmer to look petite. I feel like if I'm carrying an extra few pounds, then I'll naturally look bigger than a taller person. I don't know. Do we agree on that? Let me know. I got a lot of these questions and they were very similar, so I'm just going to address this one. This assumption is there was secretly someone you really disliked on Glow Up. No, there wasn't anyone that I secretly disliked on Glow Up. I wouldn't say I was the best of friends with everyone on Glow Up, because I feel like you just click with different people, but that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You have never had plastic surgery, correct? I've never had anything done to my body or my face, no plastic surgery here. There's nothing wrong with it. You do you, boo, but I just haven't done anything. Okay, I have two questions that side by side that sort of go with each other, so I'm going to address them together. The first one is, you went on Glow Up to get publicity for your Instagram account, and the second one is, you became famous after Glow Up. So both of the answers to that is absolutely not. No. If I'm honest, when I went on to Glow Up, I didn't think anything of it. I didn't think anything was gonna like even come from it, or I wouldn't even think that, I don't know, not that people wouldn't watch the show, I just didn't think it was going to be as big as what it was. So I definitely didn't go into it like you may some other programs like Love Island or something like that, thinking, oh, you're going to get publicity from that. Absolutely not. And the second one, I assume when you say famous that you mean like grew on Instagram. So I get really touchy about this, and I'm going to address this one time and one time only. What happened was, I was working at MAC, right? I was working at MAC. I was sort of doing Instagram here and there. I've been on YouTube for absolute years. I was working part-time at MAC, sort of trying to make it work. Now, my boyfriend, now fiance at the time, said to me, he was like, Nick, why don't you just quit your job at MAC? You've got enough savings. Well, for a few months, let's just try doing Instagram full-time. Because if you don't give your all, and I'm a strong believer in this, if you don't give your all into something and you're sort of like half-hearted, or you're giving half your time to something and then half somewhere else, it just won't have the same results. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna just quit MAC. I quit MAC, and then I got the part in Glow Up. So my audition for Glow Up, everything got approved. I was now going on Glow Up. So I went on to Glow Up, I did the show, that was that. Now, when I got back off Glow Up didn't actually air until 6 months after it was filmed. After it was recorded, it took 6 months of editing for it then to film. But once I got back, I thought, I've quit my job, I need to do Instagram full time. So I took it upon myself to do videos. I think I was doing photos every single day. Then I realized that videos were getting more engagement for me, so I started doing videos every single day. And I naturally grew to 250,000. And that was before Glow Up even aired. Now, Glow Up aired, and I'm not even going to deny, hold my hands up, it helped me. It helped me quite a bit, but I wouldn't say it got me to where I am. I wouldn't say that Glow Up is the sole reason to where I am today, because I worked damn hard for that. I just wanted to clear that up. I'm going to do some quick fire ones right now. You don't want kids. I do want kids if I'm blessed enough to have kids. I hope so. You love cooking. Yes, I love cooking. If you follow me on my stories, I also have a food Instagram. I absolutely love cooking. I love cooking for other people. It says that you're very wealthy. Depends on what you mean by wealth. If you mean love and happiness, then I am wealthy because I'm very happy, I'm very loved. But wealthy as in money, then no. Like, I don't know, it depends on what you see as wealth. I'm gonna go with that you are a bitch out of camera. So I think that means you're a bitch off camera. I like to think not. I don't think I'm a bitch at all. No, I'm not a bitch. Unless you're gonna be rude to me and rude to my face, then I might be like, I'll just walk away from you. But that's never happened. I'm not someone to take shit, but I'm not someone to be rude and be a bitch. Like, no. Okay guys, I have so many. I don't know how long this video is going to be. I might have to do a part 2. The next one is, you are insecure about your forehead. I mean, she's a 5 head, and yeah, I can get insecure about it sometimes. Like when I take photos and it just looks so huge, I'm learning, I'm trying to love it, because she's here to stay, but she's quite big. You've had a nose job. No, I have not had a nose job. I get this so much. I've never had a nose job. My dad's nose is small, my brother's nose is small, my nose is small. I've got my dad's nose. You are actually kind of whitewashed Indian. Okay, I think I know what you mean by that, like kind of like a coconut. I wouldn't say that I am. I would say I'm westernized to some extent, but I love Bollywood films, I love Bollywood music. I would say I'm not up to date with the latest Bollywood stuff, just because I don't really like the latest Bollywood films. I love the classic ones, I love the classic music. I've started a Bollywood series on my Instagram, so I wouldn't say so. I don't think I am. You're married, I'm not married. You don't have to work and your fiance is paid. So I assume that means your fiance pays for everything. No, absolutely not. We go halves on everything, or we do like if he was gonna get dinner or he was gonna get that date, then I get the date the next time. Everything is halved. He doesn't pay for everything. Okay, the next one is, you prefer eating out. No, I actually prefer cooking. I prefer my own home cooking to eating out. Yes, I do love KFC, Nando's, McDonald's, stuff like that. Like, I love that kind of food and I love restaurant food, but right now it's a little bit difficult because I'm trying to healthy eat. I'm trying to count calories, I'm trying to do all of that, just kind of like educate myself. So I try not to eat out that much, but I do have cheat meals. The next one is, you're an overthinker and people pleaser. I would say I'm definitely an overthinker. I definitely do suffer with some type of anxiety, especially if I have to do something like that's like a big event or something that I have to go to. I get anxious about it. I can overthink things. I can overthink things if I feel like I might have made someone upset when I haven't. That's happened a lot. And I just think myself into situations, so I definitely agree with that. The next one is, you're exercising because you are very insecure about your body weight. So I'd say yeah, this is very true. I started exercising because I've just not been, I can't remember, and this is pretty sad, I cannot remember the last time I was happy in my body. It's been absolute years. I don't think I've ever been like very confident or happy in my body. So I decided this year was the year to make a change, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna stop moaning about it. I'm gonna stop being insecure about it. I'm gonna stop trying on hundreds of clothes to see what I feel comfortable in, and I'm just gonna work out. I'm gonna work out for my heart, my health, my life, and also for my aesthetics and my confidence and my mental health, and it's been helping and doing wonders ever since. Okay, next question is, you used to get lots of boyfriends in high school. This isn't really true. I would say that I've always, and the next question, well, a couple of questions down, is you've always been in a relationship. So I would say from, and this sounds weird, but from primary school, I've had a boyfriend into like secondary school, and then had another boyfriend from like college. So I've kind of like always been in a relationship. So I wouldn't say I used to have loads of boyfriends, like different types of boyfriends, but I've somewhat always kind of been in a relationship. Not necessarily jumped from one relationship to another, but I've somewhat been in very long-term relationships. Okay, and then we have, you spend an extortionate amount, and I've got quite a few like this. Just the wording's different. You spend an extortionate amount of money on skincare and makeup. I wouldn't say that I do. I would say I'm blessed enough to receive a lot of it through PR, because it is my job. I would say if I spend to then put back into my business and create videos for you guys. It's not that I would just spend and then keep aside, you know. Like if there's like a new collection coming out, or there's a lot of hype around a product and a lot of you guys want me to try it, or it's a foundation, or it's something of interest to me, like foundations, base stuff, concealers, then I will spend money. But I don't feel like I buy a lot because I get sent most of it for the new stuff, so I don't feel like I do. Let me just do a quick fire round of a few questions that I don't know what they're going to be. But you don't have contact with any of the other glow up contestants? No, I don't. I mean on Instagram, but no, not like contact. Then we have, you are religious. I am and I'm not. I'm more spiritual than I am religious. You had your first boyfriend at 12. I feel like this is correct. I feel like my first no, it wasn't, because primary school was my first boyfriend, but does that count? Yes, did I? No, because I had my first boyfriend in primary school, but does like year 4 and year 5 count? Even if that relationship then went on for like 5 years. Does it? I don't know, let me know. Other than that, if we're not talking primary school, then yeah, like my first serious relationship started at 12. Can it even be serious when you're 12? You know what I mean, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna say yes. I assume you love oven chips. Yes, I do. McCain's are the bomb, but I have the be good to yourself chips because they're lower in calorie, they're just better. Chips are very high calorie, so and they taste roughly the same, so they're the ones that I have. You are insecure about your color. I assume you mean my skin tone. No, I'm not. I've got a lot, so I asked for assumptions and I've got a lot that are questions, so I'm going to skip the questions. You've been paid more than 5,000 for one post. Yes. You don't like your dark circles. I mean, not necessarily. If the pigmentation was to disappear tomorrow, I would not be mad. So no. You don't do adventurous looks anymore because you can't be bothered. I don't do so I think you mean by adventurous looks like the looks that I did on Glow Up. I don't do them because I don't necessarily think you guys want to see them. If you do, let me know. I am all about like wearable, everyday, helping the everyday girl, boy out there that just want to maybe feel a bit more confident, try different makeup, and I'm all there for that. I genuinely love challenging myself and creating looks that take me about 12 hours. I genuinely do love it. One, you have to have a lot of time for it. Two, I want people to like it, as in I want them to want to see it. And if they would rather see my base routine, then I kind of want to give the people what they want. So if you want me to do more adventurous looks, let me know down below. Also, it's hard. It takes a lot of planning. And if you've watched me on Glow Up, I plan everything. So, okay, let's do a few more. You have a bad temper. Do you know what? I'm going to say yes to this. I do have quite a bad temper. I can switch. Like, if you do something to really upset me or piss me off, I will just... I have a bit of a bad temper, I'm gonna lie. You change your voice to be cute around your boyf. No, so I don't change my voice. Or the one next to it is from the same person. You change your voice to film. I don't change my voice to film, and I don't change my voice to be cute around my boyfriend, because that would be 2 years of having my voice. That would just be too much effort. No, but what I would say is we do talk in baby talk to each other. Oh, am I embarrassed to say that? Yes, a little bit, but we do. Like, do you know what I mean? I love him. Like, it just happens. And I mean, neither of us mind. So, I mean, we're only in the flat together, so that's that. We forgot your fiance is so damn hot, and that's why we haven't seen him in your social media. I think I addressed that earlier. But yeah, but that's not why. Let's do a few more. I keep saying let's do a few more because I really want to just answer these. You have over 6 figures in your bank account. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You are upfront and call people out on their lies. I am upfront as I need to be. If I don't need to call someone out for no reason, I don't really know them, I don't really delve into drama, if that sort of makes sense. If you're my friend, that's different. I don't really delve into drama. Your fiance is really rich. No. No, average. I have... You need constant comfort and have a bunch of stuffed animals. This was so funny. I wouldn't say I need constant comfort. I would say I can be a little bit needy. I love love. I don't have any stuffed animals. I feel like even growing up younger, my mum always just used to say, stuffed animals, teddy bears collect dust. And like, I don't have any teddy bears. I don't have anything like that. No stuffed animals. This one's funny. You only own bathrobes and no other clothes. I can see why it may look like that because I do a lot of skincare and I wear a lot of bathrobes and PJs, but I promise you, I do own clothes. Just don't need to wear them. Okay, and then I'm going to answer 2 more because this is getting too long, but let me know if you do want a part 2 because there's a lot that I haven't answered. So we've got your mental health plummeted after Ed died, right? And then we've got another one here that says that I had a boyfriend, or my previous boyfriend passed away. So if you watch Glow Up, you may know. But yes, this is a very true. My previous partner did pass away. I never really did a video to address it. It was just too difficult. But I would say that my mental health definitely plummeted. As you could imagine, if you're with someone for years and years and years, and then they pass away suddenly out of your life, that's something that I had to go through. And I'm blessed to be where I am today with the partner that I have right now, to be so understanding and so loving and so caring and honestly just the best. But it's difficult because I don't really know what to say. Like, I never really addressed it. I needed to kind of not get on with my life. That sounds horrible. I don't even mean it like that, but I needed to move past things. I needed to kind of function it in my brain, and I would say that my work really, really helped me. I honestly just put my head into work because I was in a very, very, very dark place. And I met my fiance a year and a half later, but when my previous partner passed away, I honestly at this point didn't think I was going to smile again. Like, I couldn't understand why people around me would laugh. I couldn't understand how people got up in the morning and went to work. I couldn't understand how life had moved on and I was still here, and I honestly never thought I was going to get out of this dark hole. So I'm blessed to be where I am, but my mental health definitely plummeted. And then let's end this on a funny one. The last one that I'm going to be answering is, you used to be a stripper at an elite club. I've actually got 2 stripper assumptions. A lot of you guys think that I used to be a stripper, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I wish I had their moves, I wish I had their bodies, but no, I did not used to be a stripper at an elite club. I didn't used to be a stripper at all. I don't even know why that's an assumption, really. I mean, let me know down below what makes you assume that, but no. And that, guys, is it for the video. I had so much fun filming this video. I love to see your assumptions. I promise you they don't offend me at all. I feel curious to be like, oh, what did you actually think? What did you think when you see me online? What do you think when you actually don't know me? It's kind of funny and I love it. So let me know if you do want a part 2. As per usual, all my socials are going to be down below. Leave your comments down below. I love you guys so very much, and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah.